This is Odin the Mustang. We are working on some clicker training, positive reinforcement, otherwise known as R+. Yesterday we lost his pasture mate to colic, and today I'm just trying to normalize things a bit for Odin and work on some things that are really easy for him. These exercises we've worked on before, so right now I'm just targeting. He's very interested in the cone that I had set out there, and I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with that yet. Um, we're working on targeting and then just a little backup too. And I'm using this duct tape lacrosse stick to move him up to the mat, because that's one thing that we have been practicing is standing on a mat. And he'll usually put one foot on it and then kind of step around it. So I'm trying to get him to put both feet on it, but he gets a click if he just touches it, even incidentally. And he's a little bit distracted, probably still looking for his buddy, but there he targets and he puts at least one foot on the mat. And he still wants to target, so, but he's overstepped the mat. So I clicked him for targeting, but I'm going to ask him to back up, which he did very nicely there, just with me putting my hand in front of his chest. He still wants to target, but I want him to focus on standing on the mat. So it looks like he did that, so I click and treat. Wait for him to get his attention back on me, and I use the target to do that, but he steps off the mat. And I'm still letting him use the target, and I'm also kind of doing head lowering too, which is one of the basic clicker training exercises because it's calming. And I'm trying to reposition him here with the target, but again, I'm still want him to focus more on the mat than I do on the target. So I'm trying to position my body and draw him to me a little bit to get on the mat. And if he loses his attention, then I use the target again, and that brings him back. And he has both feet on the mat there, so I'm giving him a little bit of a jackpot of treats there, just to hopefully get solid in his mind that that's where I want him to be. And there I asked him to back up. He did a really nice job of that. He struggled with that last time. I probably expected too much, but I'm trying to reposition the mat, draw him back to it. He's very curious, so that's very good. And here I'm trying to use my body even more to position him to where I want him, and give him less focus on the target and more focus on the mat. And here I'm asking him to back up, and he's not having it. So I'm putting a little pressure by waving in front of his chest, and also using my stick to create a little breeze by his haunches. And he does that, and I'd rather that he started backing up as soon as I just put my hand in front of his chest, instead of having to do all these things. So we're going to work on that. And here I'm just putting my hand there, and he doesn't do anything, but I'm not giving him a treat for anything, and he's trying to figure out what to do. However, he did step on the mat, so he got a treat for that. And there I put my hand in front of his chest again. That's the signal to back up. It's a little distracted. And the reason why I'm doing it here is this is in preparation for trailer training. And that's, chances are this is where my body's going to be when I'm backing him out of the trailer, and he may not be able to see my hand. So I just want it, if it's under his chin, I want him to back up. And he's repositioning on there. He's backing up a little bit. He's still trying to figure out what to do to get the treat. He gets a foot on the mat, he gets a treat. And the signal that I use to tell him that he's done something correctly is I just cluck with my tongue, just like that, which is different than the noise that I make when I want him to move a little bit faster, I guess. So here I'm giving him a lot of treats because he did a good thing, and I'm giving him a jackpot. I'm going to call it good because I feel like he kind of got a better understanding of what I was asking about the mat. He took a long time to chew that mouthful, so I just waited for him and, held the jackpot of grain under his nose until he was ready. And this is basically our signal that we're done. I kind of comb out his mane a little bit with my fingers, walk around him, get some more of the twigs and stuff that's out of his mane. It's been really wet here, and he likes to roll in the sand and twigs and stuff. And that was our successful lesson today.